Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, if it happens to be morning where you are, Free Enterprise fans, and welcome to this next installment of the Baron's Heroes Journeys Club. Uh, we put this is Golbez's hero. What? Did we finally get playable Golbez? Anyway, my name is Xenocat. I am here in the booth with E-Ninja. How are you doing today, E-Ninja?
I'm doing pretty good.
So one of the big features of this seed is that we have themed character names. We have themed characters, so our Cecil is going to be Golbez, Kane is going to represent Belvalis, Sid representing Mylon Z, Edge representing Rubicant, and Teller representing... Actually, I think Teller's representing Golbez. I think those are... Okay. Tybalt has all his names off. It's fine. I was just looking at Tybalt's names.
Yeah, Tybalt was wrong.
But basically, you have 5 characters that all represent different other characters. Golbez and the 4 Fiends. And so we are going to be having to do some thematic objectives related to Golbez's journey and the 4 Fiends as we make our way through this seed with honestly quite an interesting flag set. A standard permajoin hero that we usually have in this club. It's just K Main Moon. We've got to forge, complete the Tower of Zot, complete Dwarf Castle, where you'd see Golbez normally, complete the Giant, where the elements would be, and we have to find all 4 of the elements somewhere. In addition, we are going to be fairly limited on treasure looting with that T Pro flag, although it is max tier 7s, which means essentially you're not going to see Holy Swords in the Treasury, otherwise it's just T Pro. S Standard has been turned on, which means our shops will be fairly generous, but we're not going to be able to buy any of those J items from the shops, so we're going to have to look for some other way to grind than Sirens. We do have our Alt Gauntlet and Witchburn as our safety measure in this flag set. You cannot slingshot characters on a giant grind if you wanted to. That's more of a strategy with mages, and this party is quite lacking in mages, but it's not allowed. None of the big agility manipulators like Adamant Armors or Cursed Ring are available. We will get a free Black Sword, though, and a couple of Sirens in that Freedom Kit to start. And once you enter the Giant, you will have to complete the Giant. Yeah, no sort of dipping into the Giant to get a grind done and then leaving. You got to commit. But it does look like our runners are off.
Yes, they are.
And we see the best start. It's Cecil and Tella.
And a Luca key.
So that Luca key is not going to do anything, and Cecil and Tella are not going to do much. This is great. This is going to be an interesting start with essentially team no damage.
Pretty much.
You want to do damage? Too bad. Do ordeals.
I see Tybalt. He's going up the Hobbs. He's looking for something.
Yep, Tybalt is headed up Mount Hobbs, probably to try to get a third character that can bail out this team, while Possum is headed to Eblin Castle to get some of the decent loot there.
I mean, that's a Kane. I mean, he is patently average, but...
I would be more excited about this if we had anything to equip on him.
Ooh, yeah, that's a sure, though.
Yeah, I would like to have seen a little bit of looting before coming up Hobbs, because Kane can't do anything without a weapon.
That's true.
Kane is just not very useful without a weapon, and we don't have anything, so he's just got a spear.
Looks like Tybalt's going to try to life lock Asura.
Yeah, that'll work. It'll be a little bit slow, but can get through this with that Black Sword Cecil. But see, if Tybalt had even just gone to Eblin Castle and grabbed that rune axe that Possum found, that would make this Asura fight a lot easier.
Yeah.
Possum, it looks like, is done with the Eblin Castle dip. Setting up outside Antlion. I'm not sure how much of a fan I am of this. I don't know. I really don't like doing things with Black Sword Cecil and Tella.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I like having other characters. Especially considering the 3 other characters that are available are, you know, Kayn, Edge, and Sid, all of which could pretty handily speed up this Antlion fight. So if Hobbs is any one of those 3 for Possum, this Antlion play is just not going to be faster than going up Hobbs. And we do see a Plague here, which is actually kind of awful for Possum Orpheus.
Ooh. I mean, at least it's at a relatively low HP spot.
Yeah, but these counts are going fast. Yeah, and that count was going too fast. Possum is not going to be able to get through that Antlion, that Plague at Antlion, with just those 2 party members.
I'm thinking he's probably going to go to Hobbs now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now making the play up Hobbs will be bailed out with this Kayn, and hopefully remembers that he has a rune axe to make short work of Asura. Tybalt, meanwhile, does get through that Asura. Pretty slow, but is through. Has Kayn now.
And he is going to check the back of Hobbs for some loot.
Yep. Not seeing anything super exciting.
Ring.
There's like, I mean, the strength ring, the hourglass is nice, but
Ninja shirt.
I would still be very keen to go look for a weapon with this setup.
Yeah.
So I think Tybalt is probably going to. I would hope to see a little bit more looting.
I mean, he did get an hourglass too. Does he? I was thinking Eblin maybe.
Yeah, could try to leverage the Hourglass 2 into Eblin Castle, but it looks like no, he's just going to head into Antlion Cave and try to do some looting there.
Okay.
But unfortunately, the T-Pro loot is just not generous enough for these relatively accessible checks, or relatively accessible treasures. They're just not giving enough high enough tier loot to really be worth it. Like, this is definitely a play you can get away with on T Wildish, even though the T Wildish does weight the harder, less easy to get to areas better. It gives a bonus to, it's just more generous everywhere, and so some of these early on the way looting areas can be really useful. But with T Pro, it's just not enough.
I think Tim will actually have a little bit easier time with this.
Yeah, a little bit with the extra couple of levels, and looks like is gambling with Tele Recall. Love gambling with Recall. It's so much fun.
And he actually had to jump off before the Doom counter.
Yeah, so that's really nice actually, getting a basically free reset on that counter.
Mm-hmm.
But Possum gets through this plague first. Just having that rune axe from Eblin Castle making all the difference on that Asura fight, and really evening the runners out already.
Yeah,
although Possum still has a significant loot advantage.
And rewarded with a samurai arrow.
Yeah, not what you're hoping to see out of Antlion Cave, but all our runners can do is move on and go to another check.
Yep. Looks like they're diverging again, or splitting up again.
Yep. Tybalt headed to the watery or to the waterfall to check one that boss. That's just the Kaipo guards hanging out there, so we won't need to fight them. We do have an elements that we're looking for, and D-Mist does have a key item on this flag set, so
Well,
could be looking for Iridia's mom. Damsian Basement for Tybalt just not having much of anything on this flag. I really do think this is a factor of the T-Pro looting, just really disincentivizing looting these places that are so easy to get to, but they're just going to fill your inventory with junk.
yeah, that's usually how
I mean,
feel.
a Wind Spear is an upgrade, but it just does not compare to the Rune Axe. Meanwhile, Possum has found a free boss at Fabul. We have Water Hag. It's great. Bye, Water Hag. And getting a hook out of Fabul, which means that we now have access to another character, most importantly. Yes, it's underground access. That's great and all. Maybe we'll do that later. We have a character. Let's get that character.
I see Tybalt actually picked up an Earth Hammer. He's been in on the finding a Sid sometime soon.
Yep. I mean, I think he saw it in a shop, figured, oh, I may as well pick up this Earth Hammer. Hopefully Sid shows up
Soonish.
soonish. It looks like Possum is headed to Baron Inn. It's just a duplicate Tella, unfortunately, so Baron Inn is not going to have any value. And there's a CPU at the first spot. Which, I mean, I guess this is like the best place for CPU.
Yeah.
Other than hiding CPU at like Mist Cave or something, this is one of the best places for CPU. Like if you're gonna see CPU, may as well be Baron in 1, which has no hit points. But that is not a pleasant Baron in 2.
Oh. Yeah, that's not fun at all.
I mean, Tella is going to be the MVP here with the Blink spell.
Yes, he is.
Best white magic spell in the game. Grants just complete immunity to 2 physical attacks. It's great. We're gonna use that to get through this evil wall. It's fine. Everything's fine. Meanwhile, Tybalt, after getting through Fabul, is headed towards, I think, the Eblin area. Might be a character check, and shop check might actually be looking to do. Looks like is digging for the character.
I could see it being an option. I'm really still kind of surprised no one's tried to make the trip up Ordeals.
I'm not really surprised on Tybalt's side, having basically no weapons for Kane. Possum, I'm a little more surprised. I would honestly take that Runex Kane straight up Ordeals and be like, let's just tear through this Mount Ordeals. Kane's probably strong enough to handle it. Let's get this Cecil online. And gets through Baron Inn, and that is a required Adamant Rock.
Yep.
Tybalt trying to do some cheeky looting in Eblin Cave, hit the trap chest, but now knows where it is. So can hopefully avoid it.
I mean, in theory, he could do the trap chest. I mean, he does have that one hourglass too.
Yeah, but that trap chest is not worth much experience and isn't as good as the ones in Eblin Castle, so it's probably not worth wasting that hourglass 2 on that trap chest in particular. Especially when we haven't even been through ordeals.
Which looks like Possum's doing now.
Yep, Possum is just methodically clearing through this overworld. I think I personally would have swapped the ordeals and Baron in checks with the knowledge of having a DKC. But I can definitely see if not knowing the character, maybe wanted to peek Baron in and it's like, well, I'm here, I guess I'm doing it. Because you don't want to just peek the character and then waste a whole bunch of time flying away to do another check and not sit through that check. And that is a very interesting hook route. That is a vanilla edge, and we know where our bonus round is.
Hook to D-Mist. Interesting.
That is a very, very obnoxious, I will say, boss to find at the lubricant spot. It just has so much HP. It's just gonna sit there, punch you 3 times, go away, come back, punch again. It's just gonna be annoying and slow.
But so far, this looks like it's the only way underground.
Yep, there could be a magma key here on ordeals, but unlikely.
Or there could be a rabbit hole on ordeals.
We had the Karate Man just 1 spot too early to kick around the world, unfortunately. Leading into some back attack dolls, which is honestly really rude with this party.
I mean, it's not a punchy spot though.
No, it's not punchy. It's just we don't have any AoE.
Except Thor Rages.
Those don't.
Yeah, those don't count.
Those Thor Rages don't count.
No.
Edge makes this dolls fight on ordeals immensely easier.
Yeah, because of
so even though Possum definitely has that loot advantage, Tybalt's play down Eblin Cave to get that edge is just proved so valuable.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, Darkness is AoE, yes, but it's not strong AoE. It's not going to be strong enough to take out all of the dolls. Okay, now the real trouble is if this big doll splits, but fortunately does not. We're not doll grinding. This is good.
Aw, no doll grind.
But yeah, Tybalt will probably have an easier time with this Mount Ordeals and Baron in just by virtue of having Edge. Edge is so good. Oh, Tybalt does have a Rune X. Neat.
Yep.
Missed where he picked that up, but that'll definitely help.
I'm trying to figure out why, Oh, Possum gave, Kane the Slumber Sword so Cecil could have the Rune Axe. That's what it was.
Gotta make sure you have a good weapon available for Cecil going into this Ordeals room fight, and it's unfortunately just a pass. I mean, it's useful, but not necessarily what we're looking for right this second.
Those Thor Ragers come in handy here.
Yep, it's time to use a couple Thor Rages. Oh yeah, you definitely don't hate to see the pass here. It's not a bad find. It's just just a little time save for later on. Tybalt, meanwhile, getting to use Edge's Flame ability, which will actually do a reasonable amount of damage to these dolls.
Yep.
And takes out all but that back one. Easy peasy.
Yep, that was a simple fight.
So much faster when you have Flame. Now, Edge is not going to help with this hero fight. That's not what Edge does.
No, but we both know it's Odin, so he'll probably do the same thing.
It'll be fine. It'll either be Thor Ages or chopping away with the Rune Axe. Either way, Odin shouldn't last too terribly long.
No.
But Possum is now out of options on the overworld, forced to go towards this hook route. May decide to detour into Eblin Castle, although this isn't a T Wildish Eblin Castle. It's not like you're basically guaranteed a Holy Sword there. This is a T Pro Eblin Castle. There's a chance.
I don't know. Did Possum pick up the hourglass?
I don't think so.
If I had an hourglass, I'd at least do one trap chest, just to see.
Looks like is gearing up to head into Eblin Castle anyway. Setting up a slow but very tanky Cecil in the back row. I'd say this is probably a play into Eblin Castle to see if there's a Holy Sword there and get some levels on these three.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, because we know what's at Hook 2, and...
Yeah, Possum doesn't know what's at Hook 2, but we know that D-Mist is... I mean, not going to get easier with levels, but will get faster with levels.
Yes. Exactly.
D-Mist is essentially free with 4 characters, as long as you have enough life potions and enough MP to cast Blink. It's just not fast.
Yep. And Possum's actually taking down the trap chest, actually.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
No, this trap chest is not terribly difficult, with especially using those cover strats with the really, honestly, really well armored Cecil.
Yep.
In the back row there. Tybalt running into the issue of, I only have one good weapon for Cecil and Kane to share.
What was that? Was that a ninja shirt?
I did not see, but not getting immediately equipped and staying in here tells me it's not a holy sword for Cecil.
Okay. Our tracker said it was a ninja shirt.
Ninja shirt confirmed. I mean, that's nice, I guess, for Edge, but Possum already had one.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That was a strength ring.
Mm-hmm.
So Eblin Castle not paying off with like anything at all. there's just no value here. There's a free ninja shirt out of an untrapped chest because we need more. We need more ninja shirts. Need so many ninja shirts for the single edge that we have because no dupes. You cannot get any more.
Wow! All 3 chests were in the right tower.
Yeah, I think Possum knew this from looting earlier. I think had looted the middle and the left tower and didn't run into anything. So
that's right, he did.
Just left immediately. Because you're not going to try to save scum your way through the right tower when you know all 3 trap chests are there. Possum, don't try to hit. Please don't donate your HP to the skulls. I know you want to, but please don't hit them with the drain sword. Okay, you can hit the stale man. That's okay. But stale man has put Cecil to sleep. This is potentially bad.
Yes, it is.
Cecil needs to wake up. Cecil? Cecil's... Okay, that is unfortunately a reset.
Yep.
And I think that also lost all that experience from the other 2 trap chests.
Yes, it did.
And that basically puts Tybalt right caught up with him. Now that Tybalt is through Baron Inn. All Tybalt has to do is just not do Evelyn Castle.
It looks like Possum's just ignoring those other chests and going straight to that bottom chest.
Yeah, I mean, no need to grab the ninja shirt or the strength ring again. Maybe the strength ring. Definitely not the ninja shirt. Tybalt, no. Oh dear. Now it's Tybalt's turn to go through Evelyn Castle. I mean, there's good loot here, I guess. There's some good loot in the untrapped sections. To answer question chat, Cecil is our stand-in for Golbez today. Cecil is our hero. But he's role-playing as Golbez. Oh wait, now I see the typo. Oh dear. It's fine.
Look at the swag.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I think Tybalt is, or Possum is done.
Yeah, he got an
Avenger out of that chest. That is really valuable. That's definitely worth this Evelyn Castle dive.
Yeah, that was some real good value out of that last trap chest.
Oh yeah. Which it looks like Tybalt is going to get that Avenger. Edge, please. You need to do more damage if you want to kill Black Cats. Tybalt, yes. I love using the charm spell. Maybe don't charm the one that you're jumping on. Charm is great, but don't charm the one you're trying to jump on. It doesn't work.
I'm wondering if Possum went back. Maybe he's gonna purchase a light sword, maybe?
He's definitely selling a lot of things. Nope, it's a full moon.
Oh, he's buying a full moon.
I think Tybalt parried, and that's not good. Don't parry when you're trying to cover strats. That turns that off. Possum now seeing the edge and the demist.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Possum knows that he's going to have an edge eventually. We know that the only other characters in the seat, it's the only characters in the seat are Cecil, Kane, Tella, Edge, and Sid. So he knows that he's going to have an edge eventually. You may as well pick up the full moon as you're going.
True.
Because you're going to find edge. Tybalt unfortunately took a wipe to that this chest and is coming back in for another attempt. This is, unfortunately, we know this is just a ninja shirt, so it's not really worth the trouble.
So I'm surprised he actually didn't equip the ninja shirt on Edge and kept the black belt.
Yeah, I would probably put the black belt onto Kane and give Edge the ninja shirt just for the extra defense, but...
Yeah. Yeah, because with the ninja shirt on, Edge has, like, really high evasion.
Oh yeah, Edge would be dodging a lot of these hits. Lamia is not the one you want to charm in this fight, by the way. It does not go well, as demonstrated. Lamia punches Black Cat. Black Cat uses Bluster on your party. It's a bad time.
And Possum's actually going after the Stellman chest.
I mean, he still doesn't have a holy sword.
That's true.
Gotta keep checking.
I mean, you got the guy. You need the guy with the sword.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Sorry.
I did not see what that was.
That was a crystal sword.
Oh, of course it was. Of course, there's always a crystal sword in the Staleman chest. So that's the big swingy that Possum was looking for.
Yeah, he's got big swingy now.
Possum is ready to destroy this hook route.
Well, I don't know. Depends on who knows what's at hook one.
It'll be fine. Possum has an Avenger on Kane. Although the trouble is, having the Avenger on Kane is not good for Demist. No. And the Crystal Sword is also going to do reduced damage against Demist.
That is true.
Demist is just not a great boss for these weapons that we have. Okay, Tybalt does get through the second fight here. I think decided that Black Cat Lamia was too much trouble, not worth it. Opting instead to just move on. This is the correct decision. We know you do not want to. Don't go back for the chest. You will be sad. You'll be very sad that you put all that effort into getting a ninja shirt. Please, Tybalt, just pretend the Black Cat Lamias don't exist.
Yeah. I think.
And
he gets through.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
We have a boss at King Queen Eblin.
I see that.
We might need some more HP and healing items.
Yeah. I don't.
We also probably don't want the Avenger equipped for that. That would be bad.
I don't remember what his waves do at that spot.
It's like 600-ish.
Ooh.
We have a couple characters that can survive one hit, but you're gonna need like... That one elixir is not gonna cut it. You're gonna need actual curative items.
Yeah.
Because Tella is not surviving a wave. Kane is probably not surviving a wave.
Edge and Cecil.
Edge and Cecil can take one wave each, and then they will need a heal before the second wave.
And then they'll need a heal after.
And then, yeah, they'll need another heal.
Mm.
No, Tybalt, no! Don't spend your time doing Black Cat Lamias. That is true, Cecil can cast Cure, and the Crystal Sword does give you 15 more will.
Yeah.
It's helpful. It's still not going to be enough, but it is helpful.
Yes, those are enough.
It's not going to be a good cure, and that spot is too fast, especially using Cecil as the anchor. That spot's just going to be way too fast to get cures, to get multiple cures off.
So it looks like
This has been an amazing, amazing seed. Given to us by the club captain herself, Alchemy. And yet possibly furiously life glitching everything.
Yep.
Trying to get as much HP as possible because, oh god. There is a Dark Knight Cecil in the D-Mist, getting your underground access. It looks like there was a power shirt from that Mad Ogre's chest, which is nice, but not helpful for what we have to deal with. I mean, to be fair, there are elixirs for sale in Edlin. They're for sale here. You just gotta sell a bunch of stuff and you can buy an elixir.
You have to sell a bunch of stuff to get an elixir.
I mean, we have 3 ninja shirts. Do we really need 3 ninja shirts?
No.
Please, Tybalt, sell some of your ninja shirts. Please sell like 2 of your ninja shirts. Please, you do not need ninja shirts. Oh my goodness. Tybalt is holding on to all 3 ninja shirts.
Yes.
Yeah, Possum headed back in with Avenger equipped. Interesting. Tybalt is taking the Staleman. This is good. Crystal Sword incoming. Possum is, I think, committing to just doing a lot of damage.
He's trying to...
Which, to be fair, Kane is hitting very hard. This might actually work.
I forget what the HP is here, like 6,000?
Yep, and Kane just did it. Possum is through.
Wow.
Power Shirt Avenger Kane is strong enough to handle DKC when RA1. And when given a heal. And yeah, I do not blame Possum for going back to the save point. Because, no one wants to redo DKC at King Queen.
Well, I wouldn't.
Especially when you know you're about to be facing a D-Mist. All of these options just sound... Let's just save. Tybalt, meanwhile, is on his way down the hook route, Crystal Sword in hand. Is looking for the Mad Ogres, which is good because that extra experience will matter because it's DKC.
And he will need that experience.
But now it is time for Demist. This is a fight that exists. Demus, of course, going to be doing its pesky habit of going back and forth between being able to be hit and mist phase. Possum is knocking down Kane between during mist phase, it looks like, to minimize these cold mist counters that would come out. Very heads up play. Well, we can't have, I mean, you can't have Kane just swinging away at the D-Mist. That would be annoying. Tybalt through the Mad Ogres now has his power shirt and is getting ready to head to through this first nasty boss of DKC.
Looks like he's gonna make a safety save first.
Of course. I mean, why wouldn't you make the safety save here? You need it. Yeah, Tybalt, you may want to take that ninja hat off of your anchor. That would be smart. Tybalt does have a little bit more levels on his party. And Possum is through, using that Avenger to great effect and getting through that D-Mist, and we'll be underground just over 40 minutes. Which, considering that hook route, I'm willing to say that's a good time.
I would too.
Big news, Tybalt's Cecil can survive 2 Dark Waves. That Cecil has enough HP to maybe survive 2 Dark Waves, if they roll well. That is huge. So while Possum is underground, Tybalt is probably not going to have as bad of a time getting through this DKC. Unfortunately, those Dark Waves rolled high.
Yep.
But Possum is underground now. We'll be able to get through the underground, probably just healing up and gearing up to head into Dwarf Castle, given that that's an objective.
That's what I'm kind of figuring.
Yep, readjusting his battle speed back up. entering Dwarf Castle. And it's just Octomam. This is fine.
Yep, it perfectly fine.
Yeah, Avenger Kane is going to make pretty short work of this. Oof, that was a very high roll on that. Ooh. Tybalt not getting good luck with that. I think trying to keep Cecil alive will work a little bit better than trying to keep Edge, just by the fact that Cecil has an extra 100 hit points or so. Extra 90 hit points.
Okay, Tybalt looks like he's also turned down his battle speed a little bit.
Yep, trying to get those actions in between the Dark Waves.
Yep.
But Possum gets through that Octomam and is now up against Baigen. Also not super scary. And hooray, we have a full party! Everyone has arrived. And it does look like Tybalt is now through DKC. There's that justice speech. So that's the hard fight done. We'll see what Possum gets from this Dwarf Castle check. Of course, there's the objective, but what is the objective going to lead to more? I'm gonna say yes. Yes, that's definitely valuable.
That's something. That's giant access.
Yep. All you had to do was get underground, and then you can go everywhere now.
Yep. Just have to go through a DKC into a demist.
Yeah, perfectly reasonable hook route. Definitely not extremely rude. Speaking of demist, we'll see how long it takes for Possum to get back to check Rydia's mom.
Yeah. I mean, Rydia's mom could have half a forge, could have the earth crystal.
Yeah. Could have something else leading to one of those two things, but Possum, please. Please, Possum.
He's toying with us.
Possum, how dare you?
Oh.
Why would you waste that much time and just not talk to him? I can't wait for Twin Harp to be required. And for it to be like Twin Harp at Feymarch Freebie leading into Vanilla Earth Crystal leading into Legend Sword. And Possum goes and does everything else.
I could see that being a thing.
This is what I want now. You won't talk to Jobdorf, but you'll talk to the NPC that tells you about Asura? Really?
Apparently so.
Unfortunately, the freebie is just a Masa.
I mean, nice weapon.
It's okay. I will also accept Twin Harp at Sheila 1 or Rydia's mom. Those are also acceptable Twin Harp locations. Possum is going to head in and check the Feymark bosses, see if elements happen to be here. They are not. Is going to check to see who this Sparkle is. Hey, it's Paladin. We never have to fight Paladin or Kainazo.
Nope.
K-Summon is not on. Those two fights are not required.
So I'm trying to figure out. I think Possum's gonna set up Sheila 1.
Yep. This play makes sense, honestly. I think I would want to see a sealed cave play. I would go in that direction with having that Luca Keep first, but just on the off chance it's the pan, you know? And then you don't have to walk through Sylph Cave twice. But I tend to route a little bit conservatively with my routing and try to maximize all of the efficiency and don't go places early.
I could see him going Sheila 1 and check Demist.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a very reasonable play.
It looks like that's what he's doing.
Demist and Sheila 1. I personally would route in the sealed cave first, but that's me.
At the level,
Sealed cave is not that bad most of the time, and then sometimes it's extremely bad. But you know, I want to know that. I want to know what the value is down there.
True.
You cannot. Yeah, I was gonna say possibly moving the hovercraft to set up for tail turn-ins, but you can't turn the tail. You can't get on the hovercraft if it's just sitting on some shoals.
True.
I'm sorry. Oh, Possum almost turned in Sheila 1 and then decided to go do Demist first. I think I might have just remembered. Hey, it's a pink tail. That's not an adamant armor. Meanwhile, Tybalt is now through that demist, just about 10 minutes behind Possum, getting into this underground.
And it looks like Possum's gonna check Miss Cave for elements.
Just some Baron guards.
Oh. Back up.
Yep, nothing we need there. Possum, I don't think has cheeked this waterfall. But,
no, he hasn't either.
Finds out that the other guards are in the waterfall.
Yeah.
I guess it was really important for the Kingdom of Baron to guard the passage out of Baron towards Damsian.
Apparently so. Now Possum's going to check Sheila 1.
And Sheila has the goods. That is a legend sword.
That's second half of Forge.
Yep, we can forge now. Forge is probably not going to be more useful than a crystal sword.
Nope.
Probably. It could be a Lightbringer. Gigant Axe would be fine because we could give that to Kane or Sid and then, still have a good character. Just about everything else. Oh, Piggy Stick would be good for Kane too.
That's true.
Anything else? No. We do not want. I mean, we may want it in the booth, but our runners probably do not want the Flandango. Oh, hey, it's another crystal sword.
Oh.
Thanks, Pinktail.
I mean, it's money.
Your reward for defeating D-Mist is you get a crystal sword.
Looks like Possum's going to do some shopping.
Yeah, might be... I'm not sure what he's looking for, but might be gearing up to potentially just go right through the giant and get a bunch of experience along the way. It doesn't look like he's found what he's looking for, though, so he's still looking. Is Possum looking for a curse string? Because curse strings aren't available.
Yeah, that's... You're correct on that.
That's like the only reason I can think of to be checking that many armor shops. Meanwhile, Tybalt has been following in Possum's footsteps, has gone through Dwarf Castle.
It is looking like Possum is selling a bunch of stuff. Probably to pick up Cure 3.
Yep, Cure 3 pots are useful.
Well, I mean, your only source of white magic is Tella.
Yeah, and Tella is not a real white mage. I'm sorry. Tella is really not a white mage. He can sort of be a white mage if you give him a life staff and a white shirt. He can be the equivalent of a Rosa, but with less HP. Just in terms of and I'm talking a base level Rosa, Rosa who just learned Cure 4 with no stat improvements. Yes, Possum. Possum has fed a crystal sword to the big chocobo. This almost makes up for skipping Job Dwarf. Almost. And now Possum is forging, because, of course, you're going to check this. What if it's a Lightbringer? What if it's a Gigantex? What if it's a Piggy Stick? And oh my goodness, we can feed another crystal sword to the big chocobo. Chocobo needs more crystal swords. Also, hello Zeus gauntlets in the shop. Tybalt, please. Tybalt, I beg of you. Tybalt has validated the seed. Job dwarf is a civil engineer. Possum just wants to go feed. Possum wanting to go feed the crystal sword to the chocobo, but doesn't have a carrot. Oh no. Just go raise the big whale, Possum. Then you can feed. Then you have free access to the big chocobo whenever you want. It could be so easy. Tybalt, meanwhile, has headed through the Feymarch, picked up the Masamune, headed, checked those bosses. Possum made a detour just to pick up a carrot. Or a bunch of carrots. To feed the big chocobo a second crystal sword.
Yep.
I'm so happy. See, all this just makes me really want a wacky flag where the chocobos, where Rydia's chocobo summon gets powered up. Instead of basing its power on like whatever random power, it bases its power on the total attack stat of all of the items you feed the big chocobo. And it just does that. So you feed the big chocobo crystal swords. And it just makes the chocobo summon even more powerful. And it's something like attack power times Rydia's level or whatever. So then you feed the big chocobo like 2 crystal swords and grind Rydia up to nuke, and then her chocobo summon is doing quad 9s, and it's amazing. Possum is going to check Sealed Cave now, which I would have done personally before going before coming back up to the overworld, but I totally understand putting off until now. There's a bunch of freebies available. Maybe you find the Legend Sword and the Earth Crystal and you don't need to do this walk. And what's our item from Sealed Cave? Well, isn't that convenient? Now we can just route Sealed Cave right into the full tower.
Yep, that actually is a thing.
Yeah. See, this is why I would do this before going back to the overworld, because you can I could have just gone through Sealed Cave and then tower, and then, gone through and done the Feymarch and... Well, I probably would have done the Feymarch first, but then gone through and done the Shiva 1 check, and then the underground is clear to me until I find the pan. That's the only thing I have to go back down there for.
Yeah.
And as long as I don't find the pan, I just don't have to go to the underground ever again. And, minimizing travel time is definitely one of those little optimizations you can do in this rando. Uh, Possum Morpheus has berserked Tella. I'm not sure what the game plan with that was, but Tella is berserked. Tella's dead. Okay. I'm going to assume that was a mistake,
I'm assuming.
and that berserk was meant to hit Cecil. Tybalt getting his second crystal sword. Tybalt headed to Troya as well for shopping. What are you shopping for? It's not Sylph. Is Tybalt also going to shop for carrots? He has a whistle. He could just use the whistle. Why would you shop for carrots when you have a whistle in your inventory? He sold one of the crystal swords. I mean, normally that would be, like, exciting, but also... Tybalt, why? The big chocobo doesn't get to eat. You have a whistle right there. Anyway, Tybalt is now going to go find his Lightbringer. I mean, I guess I understand keeping one. I'm not saying that. I'm just sad that one got sold at all, instead of getting given to the big chocobo. Tybalt's foraging, getting that objective done. Possum is headed to Lower Babel with all the power. Yeah, Tybalt is very likely to sell the other crystal sword. I mean, the smart thing to do would be sell a crystal sword there and buy a Zeus gauntlet. Get yourself a nice Zeus gauntlet from that shop. More power. More power is always a good thing. Well, as many Zeus gauntlets as you can get. But, looks like Tybalt is hanging onto his crystal sword for now. And we'll see here where he goes next, because I think he's got the same situation of, okay, is also following the sealed cave route. Which, to be fair, will get the tower key, and the tower key will give, will probably send him right up the Tower of Babel. There's just a dark elf here in the super cannon room. I don't know why they trusted a dark elf to manage the super cannon. How is the dark elf controlling all three of the panels at once? We don't know. And yes, we are just looking for an Earth Crystal for Go mode. That is the only... Well, Earth Crystal and the elements. They're still hiding somewhere. There is still the elements boss fight somewhere in this seed. There's a very real chance that it's just on the moon. Oh please, Earth is behind Twin Harp. It's gonna be vanilla. I really want it to be vanilla. I will also accept elements at Twin Harp. Look, Alchemy, you are part of the Triforce of Vanilla. And you rolled this seed. It is entirely possible that we have some vanilla, some spicy vanilla. Anyway, there's an alt gauntlet at the top of tower. I suppose that's worth talking about. So Possum is going to get to enjoy some stone men. This gauntlet is pretty quick, yeah. There's a couple alerts that just go by real quick. Although, I don't think anyone in this party can one-shot the alerts. I mean, Cecil could with not a Drain Sword. But Possum is going to take some time in this fight to steal some Sirens. Oh yeah, Cecil can, but not with the Drain Sword. Kane could with the Avenger as well, I think. Meanwhile, Tybalt has made it through Mylon. So can now take this tower key out of the sealed cave. And this is a reason maybe not to have the Avenger is the Tofus, but the Avenger is on. It's fine. Edge will just flame the Tofus, and then they will be gone. That is a question. This is a very reasonable fade. Both runners have seen the Water Hags, so... No! No, Scala, we don't wish we had the Bringer, or the Fandango. We have a Lightbringer. That is a lot of nothing at the top of the tower. Tybalt can save a lot of time by not doing that. Because that whole gauntlet was just for a black shirt, which only Tella can wear. And yeah, Tybalt, if Tybalt skips that alt gauntlet, Tybalt is going to be made up a lot of the time that he's lost to Possum early on in the seed. And the tower leads to the rat tail, which means that, hey, we have another thing to do. Let's go run another errand. Tybalt, no, don't fight this gauntlet. It only has sadness. And we can get underground now! Amazing! Everything's on the moon, all along. I mean, to be fair, that is a 10th key item, so it's not a complete waste, but wow. Chat proposing Steel Sirens or D-Money? How about third option? Just beat the Giant of Babil. Just beat the Giant of Babil. Why would you dedicated grind when you could just beat the Giant of Babil and get 500,000 experience? Oh no, that's right. It is 9. It's 9 for Possum. Never mind. Pass is not a key item. I miscounted. So maybe dive the moon first and see if you can pull a key item. I didn't even count the pass, I just was like, oh yeah, there's 3 pairs of 2 in a row of 3, and that adds to 10. Clearly. Even though that definitely adds up to 9. I can do math, I swear. Ooh, and we do have a redemption. Pepita redeeming shout out from the commentator crew. So shout outs to Pepita. To answer question, what happens at 10 key items? 10 key items doubles all experience that you earn. So getting that double experience is really nice when for heading into the, you know, the moon and the Giant of Babil and those sorts of things. Possum getting the first character that doesn't actually join the party because our party is full. We can't change the party at this point. And we'll see where Possum heads. Looks like gonna be diving straight down to the bottom. I would guess with 9 key items, probably a play to the White Spear altar. Given that altar is not worth nearly as much experience as the rest of the altars on the moon, and if you can pull a key item from that, that'll double the experience from every other altar. I do like this development in chat. Tell it is there is a mop, so tell it is Swiffer. Amazing. Tybalt going to get the key items out of the Tower of Babil. Finishing up the tower key, going to be heading towards the rat tail. Probably going to turn in this rat tail before going to the moon. Possum, meanwhile, is transitioning Cecil from his role as anchor to his role as a very, very strong Zerker that destroys everything. And now Tybalt can get underground. How exciting. And yeah, Possum's headed right for the White Spear altar. Hi, Ruby. This is fine. The magic here isn't terribly high, so the counterattacks shouldn't be too terribly damaging to Possum's party. 100 damage is fine. 100 damage to everyone in the party for 5,000 damage is probably worth it. Until Cecil gets glared. Then we're upset. But Possum recovering that pretty quickly. I don't think Sid's gonna make it, but that's okay. Tipple making the play into Cape Bahamut. I think peeking this for elements. I don't dislike this play. And oh boy, we have it. There's the Twin Harp. It's Possum's 10th key item. I mean, he's not going to chase it, but I can't wait for that to be the answer. Possum not doing Ribbon Room right away is interesting. I would... Okay, yeah. K value is Golbez, so there's nothing of value there. Wait, Possum... Oh. Possum is doing a thing. Oh my gosh, I love it. Evil Mask grind. This is amazing. But you can't kill the Evil Masks quickly enough, I'm sorry. I might also be trying to steal some Star Veils, but I don't think stealing Star Veils from Evil Masks is the play. Okay, stopped on a different floor this time. Double Red Dragon grind? No. No, let's not double Red Dragon grind. Tybalt is taking advantage of this by going and hitting up the Murasame altar. Which is the Maga Sisters. This is fine. Okay, we have a breath grind. This grind makes sense. This is a grind that works. I'm not sure I would commit to this over going through the Ribbon Room with 10 key items and then doing the Giant and just expecting to get all my levels there, but this is a grind. It's happening. He is trying to steal stuff from Brits. I'm not sure what they have to steal, to be honest. So far, it's just been failure. The trouble with a breath grind is you do have to sit through a crumble animation at the end of every single breath.
That's how I feel when I get tired.
But it is worth 120,000 experience. That's as much as a double gold dragon.
Also, hi, chat can hear me.
Oh, hello, Scala.
Hello. I came to join you in the booth.
Oh, how nice of you.
You're welcome.
I'm loving this breath grind, even though that it is definitely not as efficient.
Apparently. Wow, I'm quiet for once? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Is that better? Is that better, Potato? I've never been quiet. You know, I have been called quiet. I was just being chill and low-key.
I kind of love that this breath grind is happening, even though it's definitely slower and worth less experience than a double gold dragon grind.
I definitely do appreciate our tracker beating Discovery being like, you know, this is just Possum's send up to take my breath away. That you're the one who actually can sing between the two of us.
I think it was just a Bacchus wine from the Murasame altar, so Tybalt is unfortunately not at 10 key items yet.
No.
No, has to go... It's okay, we'll get there with the White Spear altar, and I don't think the experience difference will matter that much.
I don't think
we have a
so.
whole giant to do.
That is true. I am surprised we're here on the moon and not in the giant, but,
Well,
you know.
we didn't have 10 key items.
Well, that's true. Well, Possum had 10 key items when he raised the whale.
Possum got his 10th.
Oh, that's right.
Twin Harp was the 10th key item.
Okay.
I was mistaken. I am willing to admit when I am wrong.
That you know what? That makes you a better person than the vast majority of people. Alright. Alright, we're done doing breath things, I guess.
Yeah, I think Possum is out of sirens.
Well, also that.
No more breath.
Yes, we're out of breath.
We're out of breath. Yes, Possum is out of breath, running back up the moon, doing the thing that I do when I run out of the moon and stepping sideways.
Yeah, that's so weird. Like that's a weird little trap tile, isn't it?
Yeah, the only way to get back from that is to walk back through the screen transition.
Oh no, if you do that too many times, you'll activate Zeromus's, 8 squared curse of extinction. Or whatever they had to call it to cover up the 64 floor glitch back in the 90s.
I'm not sure it works like that. I feel like it's probably just a return tile.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
do not know this for certain, but I would not...
I don't know how doors work.
I think the door is probably a return tile.
Probably.
You can't tell them because you can't cast warp down there.
Exactly. So you don't know what it is. It could be anything.
Yeah. Anyway, the Crystal Sword altar's free, by the way.
That's very free. That's okay.
It's the Dark Imps. Tybalt had an hourglass, it's fine.
Sadly, imps in this case are not superior.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
I love it!
Aww.
Aww.
Oh my gosh.
Wyvern did not eat their Wheaties today, and I'm very disappointed in them.
Tala is alive!
How? Tisk tisk tisk. Alright, what does Tybalt get? Another ninja sword.
Nothing. Bottom of the moon has the answer. So this means there's only 3 other chances to be bailed out from not having to just go down the Twin Harp.
Which we don't want to have happen. We only want Twin Harp.
Yeah. I mean, there have to be things there, but I want it to feel like the sand ruby in the package.
Right. You want us to force Twin Harp.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
I don't want us to just find the Earth Crystal. That would be boring.
All right, what we got? What we get? No! No, you said it and then it happened! Oh no! You did like, I don't know, some kind of like, you cursed us. You cursed the commentary team.
I'm very upset.
I know. I don't blame you.
Twin Harp could have the elements still.
This is true. This is very
Twin
true.
Harp could have our boss. But yeah, that was an Earth Crystal and a spoon, and oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Pink, wait, hold up. We're changing our audio. Pink puff time.
He stopped them. Wait, no, there's
No, that doesn't. Oh,
it doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. The music still plays.
Okay, this is okay then.
Yes, this is acceptable.
Gosh dang it. Elements, why?
Aww, man. All right, but we all know the rule. So if case folks don't know, the rule is that if someone gets the pink puffs to drop the admin armor on restream, we're done. We're just straight done.
This is the rule.
Yeah. Basically, you know, we just stopped doing streams because we will have reached peak free enterprise.
There just won't be anything.
We
do
could never
anymore.
top it.
No.
No.
I mean, I assume the randomizer will still exist.
Oh yeah, the randomizer still exists, but no, the channel, nah, we're done. Just done.
Anyway, elements at Ogopogo are rude. Oh, I do like that idea in chat. Only the one channel gets nuked.
Oh, okay.
The channel that it happens on goes away, and then
The other one.
the other one can keep going. That way we at least still have some restreams.
This is true. Then you'd only get Friday night. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Does it happen? Are we done?
Oh, okay. Are we done?
Ah! Trolled! Only the elixir.
We are not done.
We're not done. Not yet.
Restreams can continue.
Also, no, we would not actually stop.
No.
We would not actually stop.
So anyway, Possum is now in go mode. Has a pan.
I mean, to be fair, we the commentators would pop off like nothing else, and we would clip it and we would post it like on the Twitter. It would be like a whole big thing.
It would be everywhere.
It would be everywhere. It would be everywhere.
But yeah, Possum is in full go mode. Just has to complete the Tower of Zot and the Giant of Babel.
Also, I missed this while there's things going on in the background, but also shoutouts to Rybon, who came in first place in this race with a time of 1:24:16.
Oh wow, we had someone finish while we were distracted and doing other stuff.
By making jokes. I mean, that's okay.
I mean, that makes sense.
This has sort of become an unofficial Wacky Races stream.
Yes. No. It's absolutely Wacky Races energy. We had 2 crystal swords fed to the big chocobo. We had a breath grind.
Yep. We had a pink puff grind.
We're having more pink puffs. Oh, no.
More pink puffs. Wait, hold up. I gotta change that audio again. Yeah.
Possum, please, you're in go mode.
No. I'm here to support Possum.
Oh my gosh. We got job dwarf bullying, and then we also got an actual job dwarf check, so it's kind of okay.
It's okay. It's all fine.
Scary thing is, Possum has like 4 sirens.
Oh boy.
That's like 4 chances.
Will he? Will he? I don't think so. But
No, it's still unlikely. But this is also giving Tybalt a chance to clear the rest of the moon, which is good.
also, hi. I put myself on the layout so you can see me when I talk.
Oh,
Hello. I'm over here. I know sometimes I'll cover up Beauty and Discovery. I'm sorry.
it's okay.
It's okay. This is where we're already in full jank, so it's fine.
We've embraced wacky races.
Yes. Wait, I'm actually bigger than you are. I should be smaller. Shh. Shh. It's fine.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
Possum did not get an Adamant armor. He did not even get a regular drop. He's out.
Oh. See, now, okay, there we go. Now I'm the right size.
Oh, perfect.
I'm very tiny. Oh, yeah, we haven't talked about what the surprise was. There's a surprise at the end of this.
Oh yeah, there is a surprise.
There is a surprise. It's a surprise! It'll be good news to people who really like the ladder.
Yes.
Yes. Even if you don't like the ladder, though, it's still fun, and you should watch. It'll be at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyways,
I guess there's like one more challenge that we have to do in this seed, which is the Giant of Babel, which could be technically scary, I guess.
I guess.
There are some bosses that can be rude here. I mean, I think 89 Agility Bahamut could still actually be very scary. And I don't think we've seen Bahamut yet. We did see Turtle. Turtle was in the Fey March. So Turtle is not here. But Bahamut, I believe, is still an option.
Wow, chat, y'all are mean. We have seen Evil Wall. That was way early.
Yeah, Wall is gone. Wall was Baron in. Oh, Oko is another option. Tybalt, no! Tybalt, don't leave. Oh dear.
No, Tybalt!
No! You needed... Your boss is down there.
Oh.
Wait.
Whew, okay. Aw. Aw, this is disappointing. You're in the giant.
That's a giant. That's a boss that exists in the Giant of Babel. You can't even have DKC at CPU.
It's just time to disappoint your parents. Or is this, or it's just a little get together. We're going to, you know, toast some marshmallows, and then we're going to leave, right? That's all that happens here, right?
Yeah, it's just a...
Yeah.
We just get licked by the flames a little bit, you know? Because...
To answer your question, chat, Golbez is not actually the hero. This is just sort of like thematically Golbez and the Four Fiends.
Yes, it is themed around Golbez and the Four Fiends. Cecil is the real hero, technically.
Technically.
We're saying Golbez is the hero because that's more fun.
Yes. I mean, as a reminder, if you would like playable Golbez, you can check out Lunarian Shuffle or FF4 Ultima Golbez Edition, which are both real things that exist. I mean, I guess you could also play, you know, the After Years. That's also a real thing that exists. You can play the Dissidious... Oh, there's Uncle Pogo.
Hi, Uncle Pogo.
There's our Canadian content.
Yeah, Ogopogo is Canadian. I believe it's associated with a lake in British Columbia.
Yeah, oh, I had to find the whole thing. I mean, there is
Wait,
like,
Ogopogo's Canadian?
Yeah,
yeah.
Did not know that.
it's a whole thing. It's Ogopogo's not the name that is actually used by the people.
Yes.
It's a whole thing. But yes, it is a benevolent sea serpent that lives in a lake in British Columbia.
Yeah, the Okanagan Lake.
Yes, Lake Okanagan.
Interesting.
But yay, we're through!
Yep, Possum has defeated Ogopogo. I don't know what that means for the people living around Lake Okanagan, but we don't have time to think about that.
Come on, Wyvern, can you do a better glare this time?
No.
At least slightly better.
Okay, Tella fell down.
Yeah.
Good job, Wyvern. You knocked Tella down. We're going to consider that a major victory. Anyway, all Possum has to do now is beat the Tower of Zot and then go fight Zeromus.
Oh, yay, the Troya whale stop. I love it.
But
Oh, he crushed the house.
it's fine.
It's fine.
They'll be fine. Somehow I don't think we're raiding the treasury. What?
We are!
Oh
Hold
my
up.
God.
Hold up. I'm gonna vanish from the thing, but here, I'll do this and then I'll scoot along. But anyway, it's time to...
He might be trolling. Nope, he's going in. Well, you gotta keep the kamikaze. I think we don't, except for the hat, yes. Because the sword couldn't have shown up in there anyway. But we got all the other crystal things.
Yep.
It's okay, this race already had Wacky Race's energy.
I do like some wacky races.
I mean, we had some really silly grinds happening. But now Possum is headed up the Tower of Zot as Tybalt runs through the giant. Also in go mode at this point. Just needs to clear the giant and then follow in Possum's footsteps through the Tower of Zot.
And I saw that Tybalt will be come across, 65k of free.
Yep, it's just King Queen Eblin here, so we just have to give a nice little visit with Edge's parents. No big deal.
Yeah. It can't be something nice like 65k of turtle.
Oh yeah, no. Turtle was gone. There wasn't a lot that could be scary here. Mamba Amid Zot 1 is slightly rude. I'm gonna categorize this as slightly rude.
Well, with this praise levels, it shouldn't be too bad.
It's not actually hard, it's just slightly rude.
Yeah. It's more annoying.
Yeah, would have been nice to have had a boss that doesn't have a whole bunch of extra hit points here.
What is it, 9,000 extra hit points or something like that?
Yeah. But Possum is through that first section of the fight. And hey, look, it's another Sid. Wow. I mean, we don't care about the characters at this point.
Nope.
They're all going to be duplicates that we can't take anyway. But there is one final boss that could, I mean, it's very unlikely, but could be slightly threatening to Tella. And the boss of the final boss of the seed, other than Zerobist, will be Antlion. You got a little lost.
I think they are supposed to be on the moon.
Tower Zot is on the moon, confirmed.
I guess it does reach up to the moon, right?
I mean, we don't know where the Tower of Zot is. The Tower of Zot could be anywhere.
Well, you're not wrong on that.
Yeah, it's fine. Antlion, very much not a threat. And Possum is through Zot just as Tybalt finishes up the Giant of Babel and gets a Sanderby from Zot, because why not? We needed even more key items.
I mean, Dandelion did get the Sand Ruby, so somewhat vanilla.
I suppose so. I'm still sad about no required Twin Harp.
No harp, huh?
Golbez showed up. Golbez was in the in Cave Bahamut. He was there, just not in a place that runners wanted to go to. Possum has stranded the hovercraft in. Oh, Possum! Possum is going back to the big chocobo.
Oh, he's throwing more stuff into the chocobo.
Possum, why would you take his crystal swords away?
Oh,
How could you?
rude, Possum.
I'm coming back on the mic for one reason and one reason only. That was definitely a top 10 anime betrayal.
I agree.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I kind of understand selling both of them here to get more Zeus gauntlets, but like, you didn't need that money. You didn't need the money from the crystal swords. You had enough money without the crystal swords.
And here he goes putting Tella in sorta healing mode.
Yep, Tella's been geared up for healing.
So I don't know why Possum brought the hovercraft down here, but
Well, I think Possum's just trying to leave the hovercraft in a predicament. It's always fun to when you don't need the hovercraft to just like deliver it somewhere where it really isn't useful at all. You know, strand it on a lake. Whatever you want to do with it. Possible, I think you're good. Your Cecil has 99 strength and 255 attack power. I think you're good. I think you just win.
Yeah.
Sure, he's got 49 agility, but like,
Yeah, it's not bad.
it's fine. Oh, actually, that popping that drain sword on is actually really heads up. Bringing it down to 29 agility. Because the Lightbringer does give plus 15 agility. Meanwhile, Tybalt is taking on this antlion. Just finishing off antlion really quickly, but it is, it looks like it might be that time of the seed to start thinking about a question that we usually ask towards the end of our seeds. I'm not seeing any flags though. Oh, there they are. Okay. I mean, I am kind of tired. It is like late afternoon. But what could those flags be about, Ninja?
Well, you know, in this game, we randomize bosses and stuff, and we can't put Zeromus anywhere in the map, so we have to randomize his sprites. So we're gonna see whose butt we're gonna kick tonight, or if it has butt or hat.
Yep, that crystal has been tossed. Because we don't randomize where Zeromus is, we only randomize, well, what Zeromus looks like. And today, we're destroying this nest.
It doesn't have a hat.
No, there is no hat. There is no butt. Chat, I'm gonna throw this to you. Is this butt cute? Okay, I'm glad we've all collectively decided that this nest is cute.
Yeah, it looks like Possum, he's just going to town on this.
Yep, getting everyone zerked up. I don't think we're gonna see a lot of things coming out from Snesimus.
I probably see one bang, but that's maybe it.
Yeah, probably one bang. Maybe we get rocks. Maybe. But we are doing like 13,000 damage a round with these Zerkers.
I do like one person in chat. There is a hat, it's called the dust cover for the cart slot. I mean, they're not wrong.
Yeah? My goodness, Cecil doing 8,000 damage with one swing.
Yeah.
Cecil can get a little silly.
Just a little silly.
Anyway, Tybalt has also arrived at his Z fight. But there's some rocks for Possum.
Yep.
Tella is going to be taking a nap at the end of the seed, and then I think that hit for over 9,000 damage does it. And
Yep.
Possum Morpheus has finished this race in second place with a time of 1 hour, 53 minutes, and 3 seconds. GG's to Possum, and we'll see about getting him in here for an interview.
Yep. GG's.
Tybalt, meanwhile, is hot on Possum's heels, tearing through this Aromas fight. But it does look like we are now joined by Possum Morpheus.
GG's.
GG's. So, there are a few things. Number one, how dare you not talk to Job Dwarf?
I mean,
Yeah,
I can't do every meme.
That's fair.
Also, GG.
Pink
Possum.
Puffs and feeding the crystal swords almost made up for it until you yanked the crystal swords out of the big chocobo at the end.
Yeah, the chocobo kept him warm.
But you didn't even need the money.
No. And?
You're supposed to feed them to the big chocobo.
I
Then
did.
leave them there.
And then the big chocobo did the whole bird regurgitation thing and gave them back, as one is wont to do, I suppose, when one is a bird. The babies were fed. My team was the babies. It's all good.
Okay.
I did appreciate the pink puffs. We actually saw pink puffs from both you and Tybalt this seed,
Yeah.
which was very, very nice. Tybalt got a drop, actually. Not an adamant armor. Just an elixir. But
That's good, because we would have had to end the stream and this,
no, we were
you know,
all talking
the whole
about it.
thing.
Really. Free Enterprise almost like completely ended.
That would have been bad, actually. So, you know, as long as we don't let people with good RNG actually do that, it's fine. But I think Tybalt and I have bad enough RNG. We're good.
Yeah, no. The elixir was a close call, but it's okay.
I do want to, before I forget, thank Alchemy for that wonderful hook route. That was an adventure when I hadn't
was
shopped for
definitely an
any
adventure.
curatives.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I guess we have to just kill DKC, because I can't outlast him.
Yeah, I mean, you could have theoretically backtracked for the elixirs at Eplin, but like,
No.
those are expensive.
Yeah.
And also a lot of backtracking. But yeah, shoutouts to Alchemy for giving you an Avenger and a Crystal Sword on the overworld, and then being like, here's probably two of the worst bosses to have those things.
Yeah, it didn't particularly help against the hook route. It didn't help against the very next boss either, which was Octomam Dwarf Castle. It didn't particularly help against, well, anything after that, because we basically had like Forge and a second Crystal Sword, and it was like, all right, I mean, this is cool. Like, the Avenger proved its worth as honestly being better than a Crystal Sword for the first, 45 or so minutes of that. It was, very interesting. Not a difficulty, like I know this was supposed to be a higher difficulty flag set, but when T-Pro decides to do a T-Wildish impression and the Forge hits a gold mine, it makes a difficult flag set a little less so.
Yeah, I mean, I think basically once you got through the hook route, the rest of the seed was like, here you go, here's everything.
Yeah.
Just finish the seed. You're good now. You did it. Congratulations, you beat DKC at Queen Eblin, which is the real final boss of this seed.
But yeah, it was definitely a fun time. I hope everyone enjoyed all the random encounters on the moon while I was trying to figure out what floor breaths were on. I knew they were like
exciting.
10 or 11. I guess like, it's 10.
It's like the last one right before Zeromus. That's all I remember.
I wanted to show it off because I know if you have just Zerkers, it does nothing but peep. If you cast magic, it destroys you. So,
Oh, yeah.
And then I found the evil masks and the red dragons. I was like, well, those aren't the right floors. Let's try again.
The evil masks were fun. That was definitely a fun encounter.
I should have tried to sneak a Star Veil from him for yet more memes, but you know.
There's only so many memes we can fit into one seed.
I think I did an okay job, even fading the Job Dwarf.
It's okay, Tibble check Job Dwarf.
Ah, he would, that Tibble.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Any final thoughts before we get Tibbled in here?
None for me. Congratulations on the race. They're awesome.
yeah, thank you Ninja, thank you Xenocat both for doing comms. I'm sure it was a blast. Thank you Beauty and Discovery for pushing the buttons. Thank you Scala for restreaming, and thank you Alchemy for the role and the club. This is one of my favorites, and I really appreciate all the work you do with it. And GG Saribon off stream, who I believe finished first, and then Tibble, who should be joining the booth right after I leave. So I'll catch y'all later. Thanks again. Bye.
That was our second place finisher, Possumorpheus. While we were in that interview, Tibble finished in third place with a time of 1 hour, 55 minutes, and 6 seconds. I just love how close the two runners were, even with all of the memes that happened on both sides. They still finished at like the same time.
I noticed that.
But yeah, we'll see about getting Tibble in here for an interview. And it looks like we are now joined by Tibble. GG's.
GG.
GG, Tibble.
So, that hook route.
Yeah, that hook route.
What do you think about
Let's just
that?
say what was in the treasury would have been really nice if we got an early Earth Crystal, like Gungnir Spear,
Yeah.
Crystal Ring, like everything that you need for that hook route.
No, you don't get any of that. You get Avenger and Crystal Sword.
Yeah.
Those are good, right? Those
Yeah,
are the for DKC at King Queen.
Oh, I saw that. I'm like, oh no. I had 2 elixirs. I found no camping gear in the seed. I hadn't found the Cure 3s at that point. Like,
I mean, to be fair, Possum did get through DKC by just Avengering him down,
Oh, yeah.
but it was definitely a rude.
Oh, yeah.
And then the
And then-
Demist is there, and it's like, well, great, another boss that I can't really use my 2 big swords against.
Right? The trap chest that Evelyn just had it out for me, I just had so much issues with that Black Cat Lamia chest.
Yeah,
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
no, that was a rough chest for you. And then we were rooting for you to just move on and not touch it because it was just a 3rd ninja shirt.
Yep.
Money!
Pretty much.
Yep,
And experience. Well, I kind of needed the experience to have the levels for, you know.
this is true. You needed the experience to be able to like survive the DKC. So it all worked out in the end.
Like, I barely got through that DKC. I think I had like 60 HP at the end of it. Like,
That's fine.
And then I'm on the moon, I see Wyverns, like, cool, I see Earth Crystal. Sweet, alright, let's go. And I exit out, and I'm like, I never checked the Masa altar.
Worried. We were so worried because at that point we knew. We knew
like,
that you needed to hit that Masa altar up.
Yeah, so it's like, fine, I'll do it before I took out Wyvern, let's check it, let's not fit. It is. Whew, thankfully I came back.
Yeah, that could have been real bad.
All of the memes.
Oh yes, there were so many memes, and we appreciated all of them. One meme that we wish we'd seen from you is feeding a crystal sword to the big chocobo.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I
you
used
did
the
do
whistle
that.
too. Yes, I did. I
Oh, you
used the
did that
whistle.
later, okay. Possum fed 2 crystal swords to the big chocobo.
Yeah, I sold one.
And then took
To
it
be
back.
fair, he stole them from the big chocobo at the
Yeah.
end, so you still get the win on that front. But yeah, the pig puffs were great.
I got a drop, just not the drop.
No, We were so worried. It was tense. Like, oh god, the music didn't stop. There's a drop.
Like, there's a drop. Oh, just an elixir.
Our prize could be over. Fortunately, it's okay. We don't stop free enterprise just for getting an elixir from Pink Puffs.
I wonder if alchemy has started to learn from Scala on rolling seeds. You know,
Maybe.
DKC and Mist at Hook Route.
Yeah, I mean, that seed was basically... There was like a little bit of some sort of rude stuff on the overworld for, well, mostly for Possum because you got Edge, and then Edge made everything free.
I was just like,
Possum put off diving the hook route for a while, and dolls were a little slow.
Yeah, dolls can do that.
But I think your Asura fight was slower, so it kind of evened out.
So slow that Asura fight. It's just,
Yeah.
I wanted the extra character, like.
Yeah, no,
Cecil's
the rune X that Possum grabbed from Eblin before going there helped a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, I had thought about going to Evelyn first, but I'm like, I got a black sword, I'm fine.
Yeah.
It does a bit more damage, not a whole lot.
Yeah. But no, it was really, honestly, fairly even throughout the overworld, and even then, it was like you were a bit behind Possum through the rest of the seed, but it wasn't like it was an insurmountable disadvantage. It was just like a little bit behind.
Yeah. Probably all the extra shop I did trying to find camping
the
gear.
siren encounters in the Crystal Palace. And that gave you a lot of time back. We got to see 2 Evil Mask encounters.
Ooh.
And then he did a breath grind, which was cool, but like... Yeah. Breaths aren't even worth as... It turns out breath encounters are worth the same amount of experience as a double gold dragon if you don't life glitch.
Oh, there's a lot of different interesting grinds out there, you know. I think Pink Puffs, you know, I figured Golbez and the Fiends would beat up on the Pink Puffs.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. I'm just glad that this was the flag set that we decided to just fully embrace all the memes.
Well, yeah.
Because, like, playable Golbez is the biggest meme.
Exactly. Lean into it.
Yeah.
Have fun. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, it's just all memes.
Yeah, other than that, I think most of it was pretty straightforward. The Magus Sisters, bit of a sister grind there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they gave you a Bacchus, and it was like, well, that's nice, I guess.
Hey, I didn't have to steal a Bacchus. I stole 1 Bacchus, found the other 2. That's all I needed.
Yeah. I guess that worked out.
3's all you needed, huh?
And I used them right there at Z.
It works.
No, other than that, I don't think there's anything much that I had an issue with the seed. The free-ish.
Yeah.
Jive was funny.
At DKC at King Queen was the final boss of the seed.
Oh yeah. It's either
was,
A, you gotta burn through the health, or you have to be able to survive the.
Yeah. No, there was
5 to
nothing
7.
after that that posed any kind of threat remotely close to that fight. Although Wyvern with Glare tried.
That was hilarious. I saw the glare and I'm like, oh no.
Oh, and then it's like, oh, I guess Tella fell down.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay. Eh.
We in the booth wanted that to be rude, but it wasn't.
You can't have the Rudewards anymore without being unsafe. You can't have the Big Bang, the Meteor.
No, obviously you can't, but we wanted Glare to just do more damage.
Yeah.
And then it didn't. What's the point of having Glare if you're only going to do 800 damage?
Oh, yeah. That's the thing is that the Mega Nuke has a different spell power than the other nukes, so it's weird with its Mega Nuke.
Yeah. And I guess to be fair, Glare is usually only scary because it's single target, and splitting it 5 ways is gonna really, really dilute that Glare.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't wait to watch this back, just to see the differences between being possible. Like there's been a rivalry that's been going on for a while there, so.
Oh, I know all about it.
I will say both of you did meme a lot in the Spirit of the Flag set, and I loved that. That was the best. Just being like keeping track of who is winning the meme race, not the actual race. Who is doing more memes?
Yeah, I think I did pretty much all the memes. I'm trying to think if there's any one that I did besides rate the treasury, but at that point, I did it, at the end.
I mean, Possum rated the treasury.
Yeah, but
but also it's fair.
yeah, but
You
but
did it.
Possum,
You did it after you finished. It's okay.
Right.
But Possum did deny us the Chop Dwarf.
Yeah. And he stole the crystal swords from the big chocobo.
Yeah,
That's so rude.
I agree.
I wonder what's going to be chosen for next week for this.
Oh yeah. That is the thing.
Oh, thanks again for the research. Is there any other questions you have for me? or-
Nothing else from me.
Nothing for me either.
Unless you have any final thoughts you want to add, Tibble.
No, just I chose this flag set, and it was pretty difficult, but again, it was the DKC that was the most difficult part. But no, other than that, thanks for the restream. Thanks for the comms. I always enjoy watching these back. Thanks to Skull for restreaming. And who's our tracker tonight? I missed. It's Beauty and Discovery, I think.
Beauty and Discovery.
Thanks for the tracking. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.
And thanks for racing with us. Or thanks for putting on a show for us. It's a pleasure
Not a
watching.
problem.
But we're not done just yet.
Yes, that is it for the race. But we are not done with our stream today.
No, we're not. So this is the surprise. So folks might know that we also run the Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise ladder, which I'll drop the link in chat. I'll be sure to include a link in our VOD as well. So something that we came up with for Season 7 is people now get have a sort of participation award. So, first thing first, though, I want to thank the winners of the season. Our global winner was Dekar. Our Falcon Percent winner was Judge Joe. Our ladder hard winner and our ladder standard winner was Rybon. And our mystery winner was Possum Morpheus. However, we're here for the raffle. So, folks, might not know about this raffle. This is sort of like the raffle or sort of borrowing the raffle that we use for the Restream team. At the end of every tournament, we do a raffle to reward people for all their hard work. So, but we're also extending that now to anyone who played at least 20 games on the ladder during Season 7. So, our ticket holders are Mike 33, Rex Banner, E-Ninja, Judge Joe, Rybon, Tybalt, J. Brun, TR, Sorbius, Aegis, Funnel Cakes, Fried Potato, Dekar Smash, Fiery Blizzard, Roger McBain, Dr. Cossack, Cubs Rule 21, Saradin, Infinius, Martin Broadcloak, Scythe Marshall, Emerith, and Pyre. So, we're going to have some fun. One person's going to win a harp song, another person's going to win a Z-Sprite. And for that, we have the wheel spin. I'm actually going to turn down the music so that you can hear the wonderful music of the wheel spin.
Oh yes, the wonderful music of the wheel spin.
I like the wheel spin music, okay? I think the wheel spin music is great.
Sarcastic. It's good.
Yeah,
it's great music.
It's 100% not sarcastic. All right, so first we shall roll for our harp winner. So let us go. And do our wonderful roll. Who's it gonna be? It is Dr. Cossack! And we'll be basically making a highlight of this, putting this clip in the ladder Discord, so that way folks will know. So, congratulations. Let me go and actually add that. Whoop. You can see me being a little sneaky and doing that. Okay, let me add that to here, to our info. Our harp winner was Dr. Cossack. Let's find out who the Z-Sprite winner is. So we'll give it the wheel one more spin. Can I put this song in the harp tool?
I mean, I'm not currently listening to the audio, but I'll have to watch it back to see. And
it's Tybalt!
Oh my goodness!
It's Tybalt! Tybalt wins.
He was just here.
He was just here. Well, Tybalt is getting himself a Z-Sprite. I'm very excited to see. Are you very excited for the harp request?
I am.
I am. I'm also excited for the Z-Sprite. So thank you everyone who tuned in this afternoon. We very much appreciate it. And let's go and carry all this good energy onwards. Let's see. Let us go visit the wonderful Escrunt, maker of many, many, many asyncs. And we will be back here on this channel tomorrow for some From the Perspective of. So I hope you all will come and join us then. But until then, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful rest of your evening. Yes, it's more Porum. It's Porum week. That's right. Everyone, please respect Porum.
Yay, Porum week.
Yay, Porum week. Anyway, y'all have yourselves a great rest of your afternoon. Bye-bye.